What is up, everybody? We managed to survive the 50 years, and now we're here to survive another 50. I played Kingdom Castles for 100 years. So, things started normal. I looked at everything, remembered what I was doing, remembered I wanted to go for an iron mine. I was getting ready, but I didn't have any good resources. I just had to get roads right out to it still anyway, so I might as well start expanding the kingdom. This kingdom uh, will have lots of problems. We still have lots of problems. And there's not enough people to work things, it seems like. Not enough people to work things. So we gotta get people to work and stuff. But right now I'm building blueprints, but not much. I'm waiting to see if I can get an iron mine. I decided to place a clinic down somewhere, get a nice healthy hospital. I decided we don't need this little home anyways. Might as well just place a clinic. Oh. Then, sorry for the cut there, something went wrong, so I had to cut forward. But right as I was placing it in an archery thing, I did place that clinic. Sorry guys, I'm placing an archery thing, so we were able to train up archer units. Then eventually I can place a swordsman thing, start building troops, and not be behind. Because my people, well, my island's massive compared to a lot of my peoples. I got the first iron mine getting ready to be built. It was year 52. Sorry, something happened with year 51. Couldn't really do it. No one was working. This was my problem. No one wanted to work. Barely have any people. Look, I think that said 69. It's a coincidence. But, yeah, no one wanted to work, so it's pretty terrible. No one wants to work. That's great. You know, and then the Vikings were coming in with lots of forces, and I had no defenses on these walls yet, because we barely have any money. But that's until, you know, something. But I was waiting for the trading ship, because that usually helps me make a bag, and I was hoping there was other things besides fruit. Sorry, the Vikings came, but they decided to do a really dumb approach. They went right for my main defenses. But they would end up breaking one of the buildings I had there, which annoyed me. And I was wondering what my ballistas were doing. And I don't think everyone was in them at the time. I just began to rebuild, and then I didn't know where they were going. They were taking a different route. Or they were trying to escape, I should say. That they were just getting bombarded by archer fire. And then other Vikings tried to do something and failed. We need more defenses, but like I said, the little giants got away, but it's because our defenses are in shambles. We need better defenses. But right now we didn't get to that part yet. Our defenses are in shambles right now, so we gotta worry. It's year 53. It's like the archery building was finished. That was nice, but happiness was good. So it's like we can raise the taxes to 50%. But oh god, that was a bad idea. Sorry, that was a bad idea because it would drop. I mean, it would drop a lot, more than I expected. It was like, what? Something was wrong. I built another large home, really start to boost our population. Really start to boost our population and stuff. Just begin boosting it. And then one of my allies came to help me, but I saw she had swordsmen and archers. Sadly, I can never repay the favor. They always ask me on missions, but I don't have troops. I don't have any ships either yet. Besides some cargo ship thing I got set up like an idiot. I would end up fixing that eventually. I speeded things up a little bit because I wanted to get through, you know. We had to get some things building a while. But as I was, happiness was terrible, to the point that people were gonna leave. People were very unhappy, didn't change the taxes, but it was continuing to drop. 43, 43, which means people would leave, and it would take me some time to notice that people would start leaving. Yep, there right there. People left, people also died to old age. I dropped the taxes a little bit. We had people dying to old age. I would later find out no one was working the iron mine, which would be great. Because no one wants to work, it's terrible. But like I said, we have too many jobs not to fill enough people. That's probably this common thing in this game. You're always wanting to build things, which requires more people to work, but then people don't want to stay, so it becomes terrible. Yeah. I was thinking about we might start another 50 years thing, but on the super hardcore mode. I think that gives you only like 250 years. I want to see if we can survive all 250 years. And if you guys want to see that, let me know. But stop, yep, and can continue with the story. Yep, we were just waiting. And the same money was a problem. Couldn't pay jobs, couldn't do a lot. That iron mine wasn't having anyone work. Happiness was back up to a good percentage. But not the percent you like it at, of course. I started moving jobs around because I needed people to work at certain jobs. But, it wasn't working great. It was like, I couldn't get them to work and stuff. But then, I mean, no, it's not like that. It was like I was just trying to figure out what I should move. And then I dropped this back down because, like, it's not that important. It really isn't that important. This. Here's where we're going. I was moving things around, getting through, making sure we can get through these years. Stuff. Like I said, moving things around. Getting through and stuff. But it was nothing for us. We were end up getting there anyways. Yep, we were doing good. Sorry. But yeah, we were waiting. Year 55. It's all okay. I wanted to get rid of a lot of these homes. I don't want them. I wanted to start making large ones, but couldn't. Barely look at what my advisors want because I don't really care what they want. I'm trying to run my kingdom my way. I don't need any help to run the kingdom. So yeah, and see, still no one's working fish. 61 jobs. I'm sorry it's hard to see if you can't really see that well. Apologize. But I am 61 unpaid jobs, which is absolutely insane. Hope y'all enjoyed the Minecraft vid of hardcore. I'm planning something big. February. It comes out February. It comes out during the month. I don't know what day yet. I'll probably announce it whenever I can. I wish I had a community tab, but I think we have to grow the channel a little more to get access to that. Once I do, I'll put... Okay, like I said, we're here to tell you this. I decided I wanted to increase my archer walls, make sure they get extra... Like, they're able to shoot as much. Don't have many of them, but that's okay. We don't need many. You don't need many of them after all. I mean, you do, but I'm continuing to build the walls, but this would work out perfectly. Because it would clear out one of those wolf dens that were killing my people, especially the foresters. Which was nice. Then the merchant ship arrived. My favorite ship arrived. Sold the fruit like usual. thought this, then yeah, still sad. That's the only thing I could sell for right now, so it was gonna make a lot of money. It was terrible, but we're at 153 people. Makes total sense. But yeah, as I wait and continue to talk about what I'm talking about, the time kept going. Another year was about to be over. Normal stuff, but then happiness was really going down because I didn't know what they wanted. I decided to expand out here and stuff because I wanted to do something out here. And I was going to do something out here. I began build some more roads. I think I was going to turn this into an area. I was going to start getting more farms because I knew we needed. Actually, I don't think I was going to turn it into a farm. I think I was going to do something here with ships. I was looking at everything, examining, doing the stuff. Yeah, I was going. Sorry, I was texting me. But yeah, I was just getting ready. I was getting rid of these homes. Like I said, I was gonna try to get rid of most of these lower level homes and put something here since I had the money. I decided. No, I didn't want to put small cottages. I put a big home right here. Turns out it'll pay off because I think we need to focus on people, but I didn't know until later on to find out that was a terrible idea to do right away. But then the dragon was coming. But yeah, I don't know, whatever. He seems to love that one lady's island. Sorry, it's been a while. Forget the names. Not good with names. You should know that about me. That's one thing you should know about me. Not good with names. So yeah. So you're 58. Just wait. Really build much, but because I wasn't planning much right away. Later on, we would plan things. Right now, the dragon came by my place and he got lit up, which is telling me my defenses are working, which is nice. I appreciate my defenses. Love them if they would work, you know? I would hope they would work. Alright though, you would hope your defenses work. I decided to I just continued to increase the level of the walls, making it harder for these things to start to bust in. I'm building up my archer tower wall. Like I said, I was doing a lot of expansion, making sure the walls were higher than just singular walls, because who wants singular walls, am I right? Yeah, I'll stop. You know, who wants singular walls? I was figuring out what I wanted to do, but if I was gonna have weak spots in my walls, I would figure a way to counter it. But right now, money would still pose a problem, especially because I didn't know the larger homes costed money to build. Yeah, that would have been good to know, but I didn't know that. Yeah, I ended up suffering in the long end, anyways. But that's okay. And merchant ship was back. I was like, great, time to sell more goodies. It looks like it was still food. I was wondering if my people were ever going to put anything else in here besides just apples. Also, I don't get how these people mostly live on apples and wheat. I would love to use the other things, but we can't really use the other things right now because we don't have anyone to work on. Because they work the other jobs to make ends meet. They make sure to work the other jobs and stuff. And that's what they're gonna do. It was year 60, and then she came to deliver. Someone came to visit me. There was a diplomat here, and I wasn't ready, but I was trying to build things before I spoke to her, so I decided to talk to her, and it was that Queen Chariot. That's what I believe, you know? someone that seems to really like me, and then she wanted to discuss trading prices. I didn't really understand what she wanted. I'm assuming she wanted me to put these in the green zone, though. I didn't really do it too well with her. Like I said, didn't really do it too well with her. Thought I could make some money out of it. I did it well with the other ones that come to visit eventually, but I didn't really do it well with her. But I still made her happy, at least. This took up a lot of time. Well, took up so much time, I read through it and I said farewell, and then she left. But at this time, more Vikings were on the way, and I saw lots of them. Like, lots and lots of them. Lots of ships. I could hear lots of things coming. And that wasn't good for us. That wasn't really that good for us. I knew they would come for me. There's no way the Vikings would pass me up. But they probably ended up would. This is where I made a stupid idea. Decided to build a cargo ship. Because I just decided to send it back and forth like an idiot. People were unhappy. I was gonna have to lower taxes at this point. And then I saw I could only buy stone from her. I would, which was kind of stupid, but it's kind of really the only thing, you know? Might as well be nice, buy some things. 60 or 61. Everything was going well. It was going really well. As more homes were being developed. Even a little thing, like a little, like, you know, tavern. A large tavern, I shouldn't say little. Very large tavern, that would help a lot. I put the speed down a little bit so I can assess things. At this point, we should have just kept winging it. But we didn't. So that's fine. They were building, and building, and building. The build time, the build. Things were slower down. I don't know why I did this, but they were so much slower down. It was 62. Meg did too. Stuff, it was year 62. It was nice that it was year 62. You know, didn't have much planned. So yeah. Money was still really tight. I was running out all the time. Barely had any money, sadly. Then I put it back to some higher speeds for a little bit so they can get these constructions done and stuff. Then turned it right back down, but it's just fine. Don't know why I did it. We had still 38 years to go until we reach the glorious 100, until our venture would continue in these magical lands. I was planning to turn the Kingdom of Vortex into an entire empire. But if you see my island, I've barely touched anything on this island. Barely touched anything. Barely touched anything on this island. It was crazy. But I noticed eventually I would pick on that if you could see, people were starting to leave, but I didn't care much attention, and I saw a diplomat was coming. So yeah, I just decided to move along with it. And as the year is coming to an end, 64. It was rough days, but who cared? Am I right? Yeah. There was... the diplomat arrived. It was 63 or 63 at the time, no? I wouldn't have much of a conversation with her because something would happen right here. Just give us a moment. I said it was about year 63. I'm not gonna keep... This one wanted to discuss trading prices as well, so I did with her discuss the prices. She was happy. We discussed the prices. And I said farewell. Then she wanted to have a chat, but then we didn't. It was year 64 now. It's a stormy day in the kingdom, but more and more the kingdom was starting to turn into a bunch of larger homes. We're starting to turn this place around a lot. And increase things, of course. But I started getting more homes. Keep on replacing them. This time I had a decent amount of money, not much, decent amount. We had a decent amount of money, that was nice to have. I was waiting for the merchant ship to arrive, but it didn't. It took a while to arrive. So I waited for that, and as I waited for that to happen. I decided to start building a road out more this way because I wanted to do stuff with this land out here. Like I said, it started to expand a lot. But, yeah, we started to expand a lot. It was actually nice how much we expanded. You know? It's quite nice how much we expanded. It's really good. It's quite nice how much we expanded, but yeah. I was checking the homes to see which homes were full and which ones weren't, because I don't want to remove homes and not have my people having no homes, you know? But I was like, ooh, I should get this. Yeah, but later on I would agree that I shouldn't have never got it. Sorry, right now, my kitty's being a pain. He wants attention. Kitty! Busy, sorry. Back to the video, as I was saying. Yes, yeah, year 65. Storm came again. I always say these years so late. Then I saw we should get a market in this new town I had set up that I was calling my prized possession. Should have got a new market set up, and I did. Got a new market set up. I mean, in first market. Never had another market, to be honest with you. See, all the diplomats were coming to visit me at this time. And then I realized, I don't know why, I just decided not, I don't know. Just decided not to. And stuff, and this girl kept trading with me. It was interesting. She kept on trading, which is really nice. And as I waited and waited and waited, it would have been nice enough to know, but it really wasn't. Kept on waiting. Waiting. It's nice to know, but I feel like we wait a lot. 'Cause I barely do anything in these. I don't know why. I just barely do anything. It's kind of weird. Don't understand why either. But it was year 67. I know we jumped a lot forward. But the dragon was coming, and I was wondering if I was gonna get hit. For some reason, you would think my middle island would be a big target for everyone. The Vikings, sometimes they come after me, but not maybe I was right this time. The dragon was getting really close. And I didn't see him in my line of view, but then he left. Oh, nope, the dragon attacked me, but then this dragon never got away. We killed our first dragon. I realized how much meat the dragon dropped, which would have been a problem. You know, but all the people were going to get the meat and goods. It's crazy how much life has changed. Also, we passed over 200 people. It's crazy how much this little village was growing. This town, I should say, our bustling town was growing a lot. Really fast, too. Growing faster than I can imagine and stuff, you know? Faster than I can imagine. Pretty nice. But still had a lot of jobs unpaid, and the merchant ship was here. I was ready to sell my goodies. But this time, times have changed. But I have 47 here. And then this time I could sell coal and other things, which would boost our money up a lot. Coal was really good. It was good. It was like really good. And then I saw this water thing. I was gonna need it in the future. I didn't decide to build it now, I should have. I would have been more prepared, but like I said, still kind of new. I know I've done one of these before. But I think in the new series, like the hardest, like this isn't like a series, I mean it kinda is a series. But we're gonna be playing the hardest difficulty of this game. Seeing if we can survive to all the years it gives us. Or if it lets us go longer, we'll see how long we can survive for. That would be interesting. I would wonder to see how long we could survive. But who knows? Let's hope I could survive. I decided to start building different ships and everything. You're 68, by the way. Oh, she came back to visit me. She wanted to discuss merchant prices again. Seems like I'm just getting ready and stuff to continue on this journey. She wanted to continue. No, she didn't really want to discuss. She actually had a mission for me. I think that was a mission. But I don't know if I was able to do it. Actually, I think that at those prices I could change from now on. I'm pretty sure. Wasn't sure though. Saw the Vikings were landing on her place. Weren't really landing after me, of course. Actually, I lied. There was some right there coming for me. Should've known, but they were coming. They were. Definitely coming for me. Yeah, they were coming for me a lot. A lot of them were. They were coming for me, and I was like, what is that? I think they were trying to get away. Because I don't know. Don't know what that was. It was just a random ship chilling there. Eventually, it was the Viking ship, of course, but I think we don't want to talk about it. It was year 70, but it was already coming to an end. Sorry for the jump cut. Something happened, so I had to, you know, take some things out. But you guys know the deal. It's fine. Our ships were almost being done built for the future. Still didn't have those archers I wanted. I had iron. I didn't really have tools or the thing it was required yet. Haven't really built that. Still needed people. Almost getting close to 250, but barely. We can have up to 300. 306 to be exact. And stuff. Year 71. I still have that stupid cargo ship. I don't know why in my mind I didn't get rid of it. But we'll figure that out when the time comes. Like I said, we'll figure it out when the time comes. Yeah, we'll figure it out when the time comes. Yeah, so as I waited, Yeah, so wait. Stuff, yep, sorry. Dozing off. My bad. It was year 72 now. Kingdom's growing so much, especially this little town part we have set up over here. Merchant ship was here again, but I was busy getting walls built right now. I went to go check on it because I was like, ooh, money. We had like 200, or is that 300? I think that's 300. 300 something money. So yeah, it would have been interesting to see, yeah. 244 people. Sorry about stuff. I don't know why we can't see it that well. It's kind of interesting. There's probably a thing on the recordings end. Hopefully it fixes, and maybe you guys will be able to see it better than I am. But we'll see. We were a bustling city now, which was interesting. We've grown so much that we were a bustling city. Our happiness wasn't so good, though, of course. Unfortunately, it wasn't so good. But that wasn't our main priority right now. Our main priority was getting through these years, and that's what we were going to do. Get through the years and stuff. We were getting ready to get through. We looked at things. Looked at lots of things. Who knew I did something that would end up boosting population? Not population. Happiness was at 52. We were able to have a stable supply of taxing 40% now. But it was going down again, which means I put the taxes to 30%. But I actually think it was good. We were good. We were good. We were doing so good. So good. Doing really good. Stuff. 50%. I realized I can use that to settle on other islands, but our health wasn't so good. That was terrible. I don't know why that wasn't so good, but who would have known? Couldn't see anyone's island yet. I decided to get rid of that, but then I had a merchant ship, which was nice. And I did exactly that. Who knew these merchant ships would come in so handy to make me money? Like our money. I mean, our money was already going up. Don't get me wrong, I got rid of the cargo ship as well while I was at it. My merchant ship was off to do its stuff. I found out what I needed for, I had 6 or 4 of them. Pretty sure that was 6, I could be wrong, don't. It was year 74. You know what? I keep saying what day it is, or what year. Since you guys can see the years, you can just, I actually might just say it every new year. I gotta get better at saying it, you know? But as we were, year 75 came, we were starting to build more, and then another guy was here to see me. The guy that didn't really like us, King Bastard. That's what I call him. They all wanted to discuss trading prices for me. And I decided to do these guys right, and it would actually make them happy. So that was nice. It made him happy at least. And that, yeah, he was happy at least. That's all that mattered at the end of the day. It's really all that mattered. So hopefully it continues to go well. I hope, at least. There was a dragon. There was 2 dragons coming, actually. Oh god. It's the first time we kill a dragon, they increase the difficulty. Fine. I'm starting to build more defenses now since I had money. I had lots of money. We were at like 600 right now. nice to know. We had dragon here. Dragon came to attack. And then there was a bigger dragon I saw. The little dragon didn't make it though. He got obliterated. Blood got chopped. Really bad. Bro got clapped. So bad. It's crazy the amount of times. I think that larger dragon might be able to cause havoc. I'm not sure though. Things were getting built fast at least though, and he was coming back for another run on my land. Yeah, man, he just literally lit up everything. He like lit up everything. It was year 76, and I had to get these things repaired quickly. Quickly as I can. And stuff. So yeah. Sorry. We're back. Year 76, I continued to increase make the walls higher, of course. Began to do that. As there was Vikings coming, I was wondering if they were gonna attack me this time. Beginning to place more defenses as I had a lot of money now. It's like our money problems was over. There wasn't a thing I had to worry about anymore. Right as I said that, Vikings came strolling in and got absolutely decimated. They went right for a defense that is heavily, and I saw a bunch of my fish places were starting to be worked now. You gotta love that. A bunch of fish places were being worked. Probably weren't making enough fish though. At this time, a diplomat arrived on year 77. I was too busy continuing. I mean, they haven't arrived yet. They're going to be. But this time, I've arrived. Doing this plank and stuff. I traded with the merchant ship to get a little bit more money, as we're gonna need a new treasury soon, at least a larger one, because we really are filling up on money right now. It's nice and all that we're filling up on the money. It's great. Glad we're doing that. But the diplomat should be here soon. I was just looking off, making sure everything was good. I wanted to switch this out. I wanted to make this. I was gonna probably build two of these, where one focuses on tools and the other one focuses on armor and stuff. But who knows? Winter was coming. Built another small storage thing because that one was getting full. Had my two smoke things, looking around, looking what I wanted to do, to be honest. Then I saw the saw the diplomat, the queen. His queen was back to see me. Queen Charlotte and stuff was back to see me. She had a mission, which was like, oh god, I was gonna be able to do this mission because I didn't have any troops yet. Like I said, didn't have any troops yet, and it was year 78, right as she gave me this mission. I started training archers at this time, hopefully but it would take longer because I still didn't have enough people to work, almost reaching a population at 300, which would be nice to reach. Almost reaching that though. And as we were reaching that, aka approaching that, I started placed another. Was looking on build more homes. Haven't got to parts like that yet. I just started to expand out this way because I wanted to put a new residence out here. So I put a whole new wall defense. Just to start, I wouldn't finish it because I might turn this into fish and stuff, who knows. Put a gate there. Then did the whole road thing. Had a road going out there. My people began to work on it. Hold up. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention year 78. It's about to be over. Year 79 came. Put 2 major homes down. Didn't put another clinic, small one. Maybe I would get a hospital. Got put another tavern because people might want a tavern. Oh, I actually didn't put it. Changed my mind. I just watched and waited for my people to start building this stuff. I was looking around, looking what I wanted to do, wasn't sure, looked if things were being worked. Checking how the fish was coming along. This time, I didn't notice how low food was getting. If you go and look back, you'll probably see it was at 800, but it's now at 400. I didn't pick up on this at the time, because didn't pick up at this at the time. I just thought I'd throw that in, but didn't really pick up at this at the time. It wasn't going so well and stuff. And I was hoping on, as year 80, we would make a different change in life. I was looking all the blueprints I could make. Now it was year 80, leaving 20 years to go. And then another diplomat was coming to visit me. I could see them coming from one of their nearby islands. Did not notice I could see one of our neighboring islands yet. And it was one of the smaller islands. I felt bad for our competitors, as they did not stand a chance. Did not stand a chance against me. If you want to see me play this series again, I will. I'm planning on playing it on super hard mode, so come check that out. I'll have 2 series going on. Stuff. And then I finally saw her kingdom. I was like, oh god, look at this. It wasn't that big compared to mine. Mine wasn't big either. But I started to upgrade the roads at this time, at the end of year 80. Began to upgrade the roads, getting them so they could travel much faster, since we had money now. Making times nice. Turning them into stone roads. That's what I slowly did as I waited. I think construction was taking a little bit long. Year 81. It was coming and going. They put some roads out here so that the farms were able to get there more and stuff. People were dying, obviously, but then I thought they were going to die, but then I guess something happened and changed. In 81, they were starting to finish the roads, beginning to be done with the roads and stuff, and then they would continue on making their way as things got to the point that they needed to be. It was becoming more and more looking like normal and stuff, as the year was coming to an end, making it year 82 now, but not yet, about to be. Yep, there we go, year 82, as you heard from the rooster. Couldn't do without him, am I right? Yeah, I'm right. Alright, I began to continue upgrading the roads into our second part town, that I like to call. Continued on making this to increase a lot of things. This time we didn't notice that we reached over 300 people, which was nice. I knew it would be bad really soon. 300 people was very nice. It was good to know. It was really great. I'm happy that we were able to reach 300 people. That was great and all. But stop yapping about that. I put a town center in here. Oh, I didn't. Instead, I put a home. I changed my mind a lot. I put 3 major homes here. Put a road out to here. Sorry. And we continued on. I again built things. Made the walls go higher, especially so I could put archer defenses right here for them right now. I would level up the other walls sometime. I would make them higher eventually, but right now I just want to make sure my defenses were good and stuff. We continued to upgrade the roads out here. People were zooming, everything was starting to look good. And it was about time for another Viking raid to come. Actually, a Viking raid and a dragon raid would be coming at the same time, which was worrying me a little bit. Was not good. I upgraded the roads all the way out to the iron mine and stuff. I had a lot to do. Especially if I wanted to solve major food issues. Because I saw it was rapidly declining. But I didn't really worry. Actually, I started to put more wheat down. I just turned this whole field into wheat. But I didn't realize this was going to cost me in the raid. I was building these piers to be able to build the walls, but I didn't realize it would cost me in the raid. Okay, I didn't realize the Vikings were going to use it to be able to get into my base. The dragon was here. It was a really big dragon, but he was going to try to attack me, but then he left. There was 2 dragons this time. It's probably 1 small dragon, 1 big. So I'm probably going to hear him ruining lands right now. Decided to get another tower up, because I was probably going to build another ballista tower. You know, continue to build it up something here, probably put another ballista tower. Year 34. The Vikings made their way in through a little crack. The giants were here. They took down an archer tower. Mine. Great. They were breaking their way through, of course. And then there was another dragon here that decided to kill my archer thing. And he got away with his life. That's almost dying. Another giant was coming. It was year 85. This giant would probably get mowed down. There was multiple giants coming, actually. Like, it's crazy the amount of times this was going on. But it wasn't going to stop me. So I decided to... Bro, how many giants were attacking me? I was getting hit by everyone. Probably not as hard as my competitors. These giants barely made it far. I don't know what their goal was, but they barely made it far. I, used the repair thing, started to repair the stuff. And then King Bazard decided to come and visit me, of course. The guy I didn't really like. For some reason I like the 2 queens a lot. They're okay. But he would probably be someone I would be going to war with, because he didn't like me, I didn't like him. Mutual type of stuff. Year 85. Was coming slowly to an end, but I looked. I know I have a forest still. I might chop it down more. We have plenty of resources. It makes me wonder what this kingdom used to look like on year 0. Okay, year 1, really. I wondered what it was like. But it's probably like nothing, honestly. But now, kingdom hasn't grown much, I would say. I would probably... I realized the Vikings were using their way to get in. They would kidnap my people, of course. Which was kind of an idiot move. They would just kidnap them and then die. Which didn't really make sense. They would just kidnap them and die. Traded with the merchant ship, of course. As I was trading with the merchant ship, and it was going great. Trading with the merchant ship, doing all this, making sure everything's good. Decided to build the walls here. So we were also decided to put some walls here so the Vikings couldn't go that way this time unless they decided to break through. Put a bunch of wheat farms, but that would not be enough. I should have put a granary out here. Should also start beginning to make bread, but didn't do that. Like I said, a lot of things I needed to do, but didn't. Which was great and not so great. Now, people were getting there, but year 87, not much going on. It was bland this year, but what am I gonna do? Continue to upgrade more roads and stuff. Began to start doing things greatly, and I began to make another ship and stuff. Probably making another. I think that's what's making me a lot of money, the merchant ship, because I've been trading with allies. I think that's making me a lot of profit. But I'm not gonna quote on that. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. The year was coming to an end. Year 87 was coming to an end. Making it slowly and the year down a notch, you know. I was doing great. Year 88 was here. That was nice. Year 88 was here. That was great. It's great. It's great. Yeah, it's great. Built another 2 archer towers. Like I said, maximizing my defense, making sure everything was good. I needed the money to do it, and who knew when I would have archers, because, you know, don't have enough people to work. I was like, why are the people getting unhappy? They wanted a bathhouse. Which was gonna be a whole other nightmare that would use up basically all my stone. Really wanted to turn these stones into a large stone quarry, but there was a lot of rocks in the way. Like I said, didn't have any tools at this time. Saw that I needed something. Began to work on it and see that I needed it. Was looking, what's the bathhouse and what does it require? And then I looked, I needed one of these, so I figured a way to place it. For some dumb reason, I decided to place it in the most far place I could, which was really dumb, to be honest. Like, really dumb. Really stupid of me. Why? I don't know why I wouldn't place it over here. Don't know why I thought it was a good spot. Placed roads out here and realized I didn't want them out there. It was so dumb. I spent so much time on year 89 doing this. It was so really dumb. Don't know why I did it, but I ended up doing it anyways. And slowly a dragon probably would be coming to attack. No, probably not. Still got plenty of years. Got 4 years until that happens, but really cared for that, am I right? Exactly. We'll figure things out and stuff, you know? We'll manage to figure things out and make it work. Beginning on I place this, like the little thing down, like basically the spinning wheel that was gonna make us water. Basically how I like to put it, it's the spinning wheel. And we worked heavily. The people began, it was year 90, 10 years left until we hit year 100. Big 100. Oh, and I didn't realize, but we had archers. Looks like our first troops were being made. Didn't see there was a diplomat here, then I saw notice. But we had archers, which was great. was nice to have archers. Didn't really notice the diplomat. It was great that we had archers. The merchant ship was here. I was putting a place I wanted to put them. Soon I had and then I saw Queen Beautytel is here again to visit me. So I see what she wanted to make sure she was alright. And made sure she wanted things nice. Gained some talk to her a little bit. Gained the relationship. She had a mission quest I probably couldn't do because I didn't really have a ship yet. To get troops out. And I didn't have any swordsmen, and those archers were taking care of wolves. Which was nice. Nice to finally have archers. Finally, nice enough. And slowly, the food was becoming a crisis. Doesn't look like it, but it was becoming. I decided to get a barracks built somewhere. And I placed it... thinking on placing something there, but then I changed my mind. Didn't know what I wanted to place, but... my wheel was done. The bathhouse. Honestly, another dumb, stupid reason. I wanted to place it out here, but then I changed my mind. So I would end up, you know, blanking. Yeah. Population was at 371. I began to cut out the trees, began to cut them out because I was gonna plan on building out here, but I didn't. I was gonna plan on building out here, but didn't really get to there yet. Make sure. Had the archers. Did that. Managed to get the archers and stuff. Began to place out stone. Like upgrade more walls and stuff. Kept upgrading. Just continuing to build a road out to here. Just probably gonna end up placing something out here. I mean, move the archers around. Actually, I was placing it. My ship was ready, another merchant ship. I was gonna send it to this ally since I send it to the other ally. This would be easy since she was so close. She didn't have much. I didn't realize her island was revealed. She had farms everywhere. Still had a bunch of wooden walls too, which was weird. Why the AI? But the AI had a bunch of wooden walls. Had weird defenses set up all over the place. Didn't make sense. And then, as I could see, there was a fire going on in her place, which explains all. It seems like that AI over there cared about food more. Which I should have cared about more. And I would learn the hard way soon, as I think food dropped to 200 or still at 300. Don't know. Like I said, sorry, I have a hard time seeing this. It's a little... hopefully it's not massive. But if it is, if you have a hard time seeing it, I do apologize. I'll figure a way to fix it. We have our archers. Had 2 more archers. Place them in areas, but they would move around. I would find out they were moving around. The Vikings were coming to attack me hard. I could see a lot of them coming. But right now, oh my god. The entire Viking force was coming. And my archers retreated. They did not want to go there. They began to engage the Vikings, as the Vikings outsmarted me and just went into the shallow part of the water, just sneak around my wall defenses to get their way in, so they would end up kidnapping these people. But then other archers came to assist. The giants happened to go the other way. Of course the Vikings would be gunned down. They wouldn't make it far. They tried to break through, but they were getting up. Well, you know, they were getting taken care of them. The giants broke their way through, like always expecting. My people, like idiots, continued just to run directly into the conflict. Giants were still coming. And then fires were set. It was a lot going on for year 92, and year 92 is coming, so I had to deal with giants. They didn't get that far this time. They were getting absolutely obliterated. Got another ballista tower placed. Managed to place one there. Like I said, we got ballista towers everywhere right now to take care of these Vikings. Vikings barely do any damage. The dragons were about to come because it's more than one dragon now because we slaughtered the dragon. Unfortunately, yes, year 92 was almost over. Re-bit repaired the gate. We managed to get that out of the way, repair the gate, did all of that. You know. And I just decided to put the little barracks somewhere out here. And then the dragon was coming, the dragon siege. I placed a road actually. Don't know why I did it there. Actually, I do know why. It's so I could put the barracks into here, squeeze it in. Which I did. Squeeze the barracks in. Managed to squeeze it in. Sorry. Managed to squeeze it in. Was gonna put the bathhouse here, but then I realized it was a stupid idea. So I cut all those trees down for nothing. I made it extra hard on myself, like an idiot. I was gonna put it there, but then I was looking for places to put it. You should have seen where I put it. Dragons were coming. Well, little dragons was coming. I thought he was gonna get gunned down, but these dragons always... There was another giant. Don't know where this giant came from. Oh, looks like we were getting attacked from both Vikings and giants. He set some houses on fire, of course. Not surprised. Both dragons were coming here. Assuming this one dragon came here to burn stuff, or he wasn't just going for me. He was getting lit up, though. I was weakening him for my allies. Decided to build something out there, make a larger tower. There was 3 dragons this time, which shocked me. Dragons were getting more and more intense. I was not expecting that to happen. But they were. Getting a lot more intense. And then the big boy came back for some more, and for some reason, he just targeted that archer tower. He targeted both of them. It was like, why? And I was hoping they wouldn't let him leave. Can they kill him? And they managed to kill him. He managed to kill him. We lost an archer tower, sadly. The rain managed to put out the rest of the fires that were going on. But we killed that dragon, which was great. What we were hoping for was to kill these dragons. I placed the bathhouse right there, which was going to end up being a really stupid idea, to be honest with you, let me tell you. Really stupid idea. Place it right there. Don't know why I did that, but I did. I ended up placing it there. Placed a large granary out here. And at this time, food was really low. Like, it was barely getting up to 100 anymore. Which I knew was going to happen. I knew that was gonna happen. But I didn't know. I mean, I knew, but the time I was playing this, I didn't know that. They had so much troops on their island. But if I just gathered an army worth of troops, like, they'd instantly swipe small islands and get rid of them. But I didn't do that. Instead, I continued on working. Did that, had my archers. You know, had my troops. Oh, I was able to remove a stone thing. Trust me, I would end up removing the stupidest thing. Don't know why I moved the mini-map. That was dumb. And stuff. So I decided to remove this stone thing right here to make this quarry a large quarry. I would get there eventually. But then King Badger came to visit me again, unfortunately. He came to visit me again, he wanted to talk about stuff. And I got Got him into the green. Our relationship was getting better, but I wasn't happy of it. Year 95, remaining with 5 years left. I didn't really want to and stuff. Happiness is still low. I was beginning to work on it. Ooh, if I knew. I wanted to build one of those there, but I decided not to. I don't know why I kept just grabbing random blueprints and not building them. I did build a church, though. Placed it right there. Actually, I had a decision where I wanted to place it, but I would end up placing it there. It was weird, but I had a decision on where I wanted to place it, and I built more roads out to there to connect. Did all, built more roads, continued on and stuff. It's going good. Continued to build more roads. Sorry, my bad. My happiness was getting really low, which was concerning me. The health was getting low. Like I said, we were having a really huge problem in the kingdom right now. Sorry. Yeah, I was having a huge problem. Year 96. Leaving me 4 years left to go. Did I say 4 years left on 94? I meant 6 years. I don't know. Maybe I did. If I did, I meant 6, but now it's 4 years left to go. That was great. 4 years left to go. I continued to make the walls higher out here and stuff. Continue to make them higher. Made sure I did that well enough. Began on digging. Continued on doing that. It was great and stuff, but yeah. It's year 97. Years were going by. I just started, this is what would take up my stone. I just started to use this thing up. Started to use it, start placing a bunch of these down. Have a bunch of food for them. This is when I would realize, eventually, my food was really low. Eventually I would realize that my food was terribly low. Still didn't really realize. If I couldn't move on, I decided to get rid of this. Hopefully it would allowing me go on and move. And it did. I don't know, maybe I didn't need to get rid of it. If I did, I accidentally get rid of it. But I would fix that in time. I was running low on stone, and I was checking the job board, but I wasn't really worried about food. Year 98, didn't notice, but food was becoming a huge, huge problem that I needed to fix. But I wasn't gonna end up fixing it. Because I didn't realize. I was too busy looking at blueprints. I was like, should I build reservoir water? I didn't do that. Food was becoming such a really problem. Becoming a really bad problem, I should say. But I didn't realize. Year 98. Seeing, you could see the red, but I wasn't seeing it. I had 407 people. I had a windmill established. That's when I noticed food was 0 and I realized I needed to do something. I decided to place more orchards. That would solve my problem, but it wouldn't. Because that wasn't the problem. There was other things. I would need other things besides orchards to save me. We'd need other types of food like fish, all of that. But clearly I wasn't making enough. I had my other... which was not good! Which was terrible. I didn't have enough food to support my village. Which was not good. For some reason, I thought I needed more storage. No, I didn't need storage. I just needed more spots for food. But I didn't do that. It was becoming a huge problem on year 99. Very huge problem. To the point I couldn't handle it. Stuff. It was becoming really bad. And it was like, yeah. Most of my stone on this this water thing. It was year 100! It was so nice. Year 100 was attacked with the Vikings. A really big attack. They were casting out a very big attack. It's giants, everything. To die. I kept hearing a noise, didn't know what that is. But I was losing people, I could tell. I no longer had 400 people. That noise was people starving to death. I was having a crisis. It was too late. Why now? Why would I have a crisis now? It was year 101! That was it. I gave a little sneak peek, I don't know why. But I realized a little late because I was too busy. My ally came to help me. Her ships came in groves. Year 101. I paused the game. And I hope y'all enjoyed. You got a sneak peek of the beginning. Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing. Peace.